Politicians just talking about how the economy is so great. I just want to scream from the rooftops. Then how come no one can find a job?
Why it's so tough to land on a job even when you hear there are millions available. You're not alone in feeling this way. The US job market is facing a major slowdown, and here's why. First off, it's all about where the jobs are. Not every job opening is going to be a perfect match for your skills or in your area. Imagine all these opportunities spread across different fields and locations. Finding the right fit isn't always a walk in the park. Secondly, there's a lot of competition. Even if there are tons of jobs, there are also tons of people applying for them. It's like everyone is showing up to the same party. This makes it crucial to stand out in the crowd. Third, let's talk about the matchup. Sometimes your skills might not line up perfectly with what companies are looking for. It's like trying to fit in a square peg in a round hole. Companies today often want the perfect match from the get-go. Lastly, the process can be slow. Even after you apply, it can take a while to hear back. Waiting can be frustrating, and it's easy to feel like you're stuck in a limbo. Why is it so hard to find a job even when unemployment is low? First up, there's something fishy about the numbers we often hear about. Politicians like to brag about the really low unemployment rate, like 3.7%, but those numbers don't tell the whole story. What's wrong with the unemployment rate? Just because it says 3.7% doesn't mean 96.3% of people have jobs. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, or BLS for short, has a specific way of counting who's unemployed. They only count you as unemployed if you fit certain rules they've set, which might leave out a lot of people that don't have jobs but aren't included in their numbers. If you stop looking for work because you're discouraged, need to take care of your family, or for any other reasons, you won't be included in the unemployment rate anymore. This can be misleading because if many people stop searching for jobs for these reasons, the unemployment rate might look better than it actually is. The unemployment rate might seem low, but it doesn't include a lot of people. About 40% of the US population isn't counted, like people with disabilities, students, retirees, those in military, and stay-at-home caregivers. This means the real picture might be different from what we usually hear. When companies post jobs that they don't intend to fill right away, they're doing more than just building a list of candidates. They're also collecting a lot of free information about your application. By asking about your qualifications, past salaries, and salary expectations, they can find out what their competitors are paying and see how many people are interested in certain jobs. This helps them decide the lowest salary they might offer to hire someone for a similar position in the future. Companies use these postings not just to build a pool of candidates for future openings, but also to gather information. They learn about salary expectations and how many people are available for certain jobs. Essentially, they're using these job ads to make decisions without having to commit to hiring anyone right away. Even though you see a lot of help wanted signs around the US, especially at places like bars and restaurants, not all of them are genuine job openings. People send in applications and hope for the best, not knowing that some companies don't actually plan to respond. Additionally, despite the signs everywhere, there might not be as many real job opportunities as it seems. A study found that 41% of job seekers feel there aren't enough openings in the industries they prefer. Even when they do find potential jobs, many feel that the salaries offered are too low. In fact, 46% of job seekers think that the pay they're being offered is less than what they should be earning. Many job seekers say the only positions they can find are low paying. A big reason for this is leverage. Employers know there are more people looking for jobs than there are jobs available. This This situation allows them to offer lower salaries because people are desperate for work. Some people might say job seekers are ungrateful and should just take any job they can get. But in an economy where the cost of essentials like food, rent, and even pineapple pizza is very high, it's tough for people to accept low-paying jobs that don't cover their basic expenses. What if you spend those 50 hours a week searching for a job that really fits your skills and meets your salary needs? The more time you dedicate to your job hunt, the better your chances of finding a job that truly matches what you're looking for. When you can send out hundreds of job applications each day, so can everyone else. This makes it really hard for recruiters to look through all of them. As a result, many companies now use AI tools to help manage the huge number of resumes they receive. A 2023 study found that up to 75% of resumes are rejected by these AI systems before a human even sees them. Many resumes are rejected by AI tools before a real person ever sees them. The trouble is these tools don't just filter out unqualified candidates, they also mistakenly reject qualified ones. Studies have shown this, and companies are aware it happens, but they often don't take steps to change it. Using AI tools to review applications saves companies a lot of money, even though these tools sometimes incorrectly reject good candidates. However, even if your application is one of the few that makes it past the AI, it might not make much of a difference. Elliot Garlick, the founder of Stella, explains why. Elliot Garlick, who runs a recruiting firm called Stella Talent Partners, admits that sometimes companies already have someone in mind for a job before they even advertise it. This means they might know who they're going to hire before the job is posted for others to apply. A study from 2014 found that referrals led to 30 to 50% of hires. If you get referred for a job and land an interview, you have a 40% better chance of getting hired compared to other candidates. The issue arises when most good jobs are filled through referrals, potentially leaving out many qualified people who just don't have the right connections. When a lot of good jobs are filled through referrals, it often means the same types of people keep getting these opportunities. Usually, they are people who went to the same schools or come from specific backgrounds. This creates a closed network, making it really difficult for outsiders to break in and get those jobs. On the other hand, there is a positive side as well. The US job market is still going strong, helping the economy grow since mid-2020. Employers are hiring more people and the unemployment rate is staying low, which is great. Plus, workers are earning more than the cost of living. In March 2024, the job market saw its 39th month of growth with 303,000 new jobs added. That's the biggest jump in 10 months. Looking at the stats, the entire market looks neutral. So do let us share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, see you all.